Welcome to Quarry Park and Nature Preserve, Stearns County's largest park. Quarry Park is the product of decades of quarrying granite for dimensional stone used in building foundations and walls, pavers for streetcar routes, building facing, and monuments. You are standing between two pedestals of polished diamond pink granite, salvaged during a remodeling project at the historic Stearns County Courthouse in downtown St. Cloud. These pedestals and most of the granite in the courthouse were part of the first big project of the Rockville Granite Company using diamond pink granite. They were manufactured around 1920 and came from a quarry 1.5 miles northwest of Quarry Park. As you look into the quarry exhibit, you see the 85-foot-tall Liberty Derrick. This derrick acts like a crane and allows extremely heavy objects to be lifted and loaded for hauling to processing plants. The derrick got its name because it was imported into the park from an adjoining granite processing company known in the mid-1900s as Liberty Granite. You can view the history of this derrick on the county's website. The derrick is about 100 years old and is fastened to a concrete slab that was poured in 1946 for just such a derrick. The derrick can lift 20,000 pounds of payload. Just to give you an idea of the weight of granite, the block of St. Cloud red granite at the bottom of the boom arm, by the hook, is 8,000 pounds. Granite weighs about 180 pounds per cubic foot, an object about the size of a small microwave oven. The timbers of the Liberty Derrick are made of single-piece Douglas fir, which were harvested from the Oregon Coastal Range in 2005. They cost $15,000 per timber. They were cut from 110-year-old trees and planed into 15-inch square beams, 85 feet long. The derrick could rotate 360 degrees if it were set up for that range of motion. This demonstration derrick has a smaller turning radius. The round wheel at the bottom of the mast is called the bull wheel. This wheel is used to allow the derrick operator to turn the mast and boom arm. The mast has a steel pin on the top, which is in the middle of the spider. This lubricated spindle pivots within the halo ring while held erect by the 7 steel guy lines. At the base of the mast is another pin, which is lubricated within a socket to allow the mast to rotate freely when the bull wheel is engaged in pivoting. The guy lines are anchored into 1.8 billion-year-old bedrock by staples. These steel U-shaped pins are drilled into the bedrock at an angle so that when there is a load on the boom arm, the cable loop slides down the shank and pinches against the bedrock. This is similar to how you put a tent stake in the ground so it is stronger against winds.